Good evening, beautiful people. Wow, we are live again, and guess with who? Of course, with Ali Misini from Kosovo. It's always a pleasure to have this amazing friend with me, always. My bodyguard. No, friend. So, good evening, Mr. Ali Misini. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling in this evening?
Good evening to you. And how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I think, of course, I'm always feeling grateful and happy, even if sometimes it's going good, sometimes not. But I'm feeling grateful for everything. And no, actually, I'm really happy because I'm here in your live stream. It's really my pleasure to be here, and I'm really happy. So I hope you're doing fine and feeling good too.
And it's my pleasure to have you here. Yeah. So, Ali Misini, you know, I just I was just thinking about something. Can you guess about what I was thinking?
I was thinking about love because you
Well,
think
it's
about
normal.
that.
It's normal to think about love, but can you explain little what do you think I was thinking about? Let's see if you can read my mind.
Um, I don't know. I can't read the mind. But let's see. Maybe you want to talk about internet, something like that.
You are close.
Hmm. About web talk, Facebook,
No, but
Instagram,
well, yeah, also
channel.
it's included.
Hmm. I hope it's just your. Maybe you are talking about romantic love on the social platform, something like that.
Oh, actually, I want to discuss in this evening with you and probably with others members if they will join us. Of course, members from Web Talk. Um, I want to discuss about the impact of social media in our life. First of all, so let's see. What's your opinion about social media, or what do you think, or what came into your mind when you hear about social media? Ali Misini.
About social media, I think.
I lost him.
Can you
Are
hear
you?
me?
Yes, now yes.
I think about social media, they have two both sides, positive sides and negative sides. So it depends on us how we are using the social platform.
Mm-hmm.
But we,
But what came into your mind? Oh, look, when you, for example, if you ask me, Nelutza, what came into your mind when you say social media? Well, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, what else? YouTube,
for me, only
Web Talk.
Facebook,
This came into my mind.
only Facebook,
Facebook.
because on the Facebook I'm more active there, especially on the Messenger.
Oh, we are going a little deeply now. Okay, especially in Messenger. Okay.
Yeah, especially Messenger because sometimes I use the Messenger, but I don't use the Facebook, which means I don't care about posts. I don't care what are posting others. Just I want to have communication with my friends. But to be honest, nowadays I'm not gonna to talk to many people, just to myself and to maybe a few people, because I want just sometimes I don't know. Sometimes we need just to have time for people on the fast, not to talk with everyone. And when I'm free, of course, I talk with others. But actually, I don't. I just want to talk with my friends who I really know, and it's really beautiful.
What is the impact of social media in your life, for example?
In my life, for example, on the social media, I could meet you on Facebook, and then on the web talk after that. And because of that, we are here. You have started to create this live streams, and I'm here with you. and I'm here with, and also we are here with other people because of social platform. And I know, and that's for me is so beautiful. It's so helpful. It's helping me to understand, to meet online new cultures, new friends, new people, and that's really great for me, and it's helpful.
How much per day are you using Facebook or Messenger Facebook?
To be honest, I'm just talking actually in the messenger. I'm using the messenger of Facebook. This is when I talk with maybe uh, three or four people on the Facebook. I use that just when I wanted to talk with them. I don't
Mhm.
post a lot of posts on the Facebook, just sometimes because I don't know. I don't want to overuse the Facebook or social platform. I just want to focus on something really, something which is real, not just to put on the Facebook to watch what a person has done, etc. It's really something that I'm not interested to know.
Mhm. Do you see any difference between your friends from Facebook and your friends from real life?
I think it's not a big difference for me because I could meet maybe one. Let's meet three. Maybe I have three friends whom I have met on the Facebook on the social platform, and I'm really grateful for that. And I'm really feeling so happy, so normal, and I can talk to them. I can have a conversation, positive conversation, and in this as the same which as this, and the same I can have with my friends for real. Um, so that's not a big difference, I think, for me. The only
Mhm.
thing which create for me in my person in myself is like I meet them, I talk to them,
Yeah, I cannot hear him. Yeah, now it's okay.
oh my goodness.
It's
And
okay. It's okay. Now
what
it's
I
working.
was saying, I was saying that the only thing in my personal is because I can't drink a coffee with them and I can't talk with them face to face. That is something different for me and that I miss a lot. But on the other hand, it's the same for me. I have conversation I can believe because I don't know, just I create a friendship according to feelings, emotion,
Mhm.
and I can't trust a person on the Facebook
For example,
or WebTalk or no.
if I drink a coffee right now here in front of the camera, what you will feel? It's not the first time when I'm drinking. By the way, do you think it's not real? My coffee? Do you think it's not real? My friendship? Only because I'm in front of the camera?
I think, in my opinion, yeah, it's really, but it's different when you meet someone. As though can I say impersonal when you meet someone when you are, for example, drinking in really life with someone. It's I don't know. It's something more stronger than on the social platform for me. Not because I can't believe, not because I'm not believing
Mhm.
that person, but because
Yeah.
I can feel that person more than to talk on the Facebook. For example, I have friends who I know for real here. When I talk to them on the Facebook, it's an emotion, but it's not enough stronger than when I meet them. When I meet them, I feel like I don't know, more happy, more emotions, and and we are human. We need, I think, to meet people for real. But
Mhm.
sometimes it's not possible, so it's okay. And to have only on the Facebook, it's totally fine for me. So
Uh, let's now come about our, let's say, sensitive topic
oh
about
my goodness.
romantic love on Facebook or I don't
Oh my
know,
goodness.
social media. What do you think about this kind of relationship, Ali Misini? Do you think it's possible? It's really possible people to love each other like that? Do you believe in this kind of relationship?
It's a hard question, but I
Yeah,
think
it's a hard question. It's a tricky question. Always, guys, you are asking, you are telling me that, Nelutza, you have a tricky question. You have a hard question. You have a complicated question. Hey, for that, we are here to discuss with each other. Yeah.
yeah. Do you know why I think it's hard? Because for me, it's hard to believe in love when I meet someone for real. I need to create moments. I need to have spend time to create a real love. And on social platform is double, maybe double time. I need double time to know that person.
So you want to say that you can fall in love on social media, but you need double time.
Yeah, I need more time
Mhm.
because on social media you cannot, for example, you cannot, you don't know if you don't know, for example, if I know a person on social media, maybe I don't know her friends, I don't know her family, I know nothing about her, and so
Mhm.
I need maybe for more time to know who is this person, who is her family, what is the culture of that person, because on social platform maybe can be a person from another part of the world and they have different culture. They need for more time. We need both maybe for more time. We need both to know better each other.
And what
And
happened? Okay,
yeah,
say, say.
and let's make me to have to spend more time or to need more time for creating this kind of love, because love for me is something big, romantic love.
Now I will tell you some kind of questions. And I want to tell me what do you think about this kind of questions?
Okay.
Sometimes happening between lovers. So, the first question, what are you doing? Tell me what's your opinion about this question, what are you doing?
It's for me it's not the right question. I don't want to ask someone what I'm doing, or but it depends on the person. How do this person say? If that person say just for taking you on the control, like what are you doing, and what did you do today, etc., it's not good. But if that person just say what are you doing, okay, not just to get you on the control, but they say just because of they want to keep the conversation on with you, it's okay. But a lot of people, a lot of couples, not they, many, I'm not saying all of them, they are just asking each other, what are you doing? Where have you been? Who is that person? Why is
Mhm.
this person so? And
Come on, Ali. Come on, get the connection.
yes, I
It's
will.
okay. It's okay now. Tell me exactly. If I ask you, what are you doing? How you feel? A simple answer I want from you.
If you ask what I'm doing, I will
Yeah.
feel okay. The reason why I feel okay, because according who I know you, I know that you are not asking me that question because you want to keep me like under the control, to like that, something like that. But you
Mhm.
are asking me what are you doing? Just you want to have a conversation, or just you want to know me, something like that. It's okay.
So
But
uh, what can we say? I mean, what if you know another kind of question to ask a person instead of asking what are you doing? What do you think we can ask?
I
What will
think we
be
can have
the good question for asking someone?
example. Yeah, for example, we can not ask what are you doing. Maybe you can say just maybe we can say how are you doing, or maybe we can ask something else. For example, what have you cooked today?
Mm.
About food, why not? Or maybe you can maybe I know that person watched the movie, for example. I can ask about that movie. What do you think about this movie?
Mhm.
and this person can and so we can talk about this movie, about any sport, about any book, about any anything.
I don't know if my connection is the problem or his connection.
No, no, my connection is problem.
Ah, okay.
My connection is really.
And another
So I was
question
saying,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, carry on and tell us because after again you will lose the connection
I
and
don't know
we
if
hear
you,
nothing.
yeah, I don't know if you listen about when I finish the answer. We can talk
Mm,
about and sport and so on.
well, I think it's much better to repeat.
Okay, but I say just is we have a better question than what are you doing? You can ask me
Yes.
maybe
Hmm.
what kind of, for example, I'm planning to watch this movie or to read this book. What do you think about this book? What do you think about this movie? Or what do you think about this sport? What do you think about this city? Depends on the person, of course. Maybe someone loves travel, someone loves to read a book, someone loves movies. So we have a lot of questions, a lot of beautiful questions. Or some maybe loves like me food. I can talk about food. I'd be happy to
Yeah.
talk about. So I don't know. What are you doing is just when we really don't know to say anything. Maybe we don't have anything to ask. Just what are you doing? And it means for me, I don't know. I don't know. It means for me maybe sometimes can be for me like we are ending the conversation.
And personal for me is control.
Yeah. I,
I feel like I feel that this question is like a question for controlling someone. What are you doing? I mean,
yeah.
well, what I'm doing. I think
Yeah.
you know
But
very well what I'm doing. What you have to ask, why you should ask always what I'm doing, what I'm doing. No.
yeah, I think yeah. I think sometimes I also ask what are you doing to my friend. But I don't ask in how can I say? I don't ask like robot. I ask this what are you doing because maybe I want to know that if this person is busy or not to talk to me.
But I think you can ask in another way. You can ask that person if he's available or if you have,
Yeah,
my friend, my friend Nelutza, I would like to talk something with you today. I don't know if you are available or not, but please let me know when you are free
yeah,
because I want to tell
mm,
you something.
yeah,
Uh, when you are available, when you have time, when you feel that you want to talk to me, not what are you doing?
yeah. For me is
Maybe
I
I'm
think
doing
I have to.
nothing. Maybe I'm doing nothing, but maybe I want to sleep or to watch a movie. So I will tell you, okay, I'm watching a movie or I want to sleep or I'm in
Mm,
toilet.
y-
So I
Yeah,
have to tell
maybe
you
I
that
can
I'm
be.
in toilet now.
Yeah, there can be a lot of things. Maybe I also ask this question, but I'm not saying that it's good because even if I ask this question, even if I have this behavior, I accept that this kind of behaviors is not so good. It's so how can I say so like not good, but because if a person want to talk to share with me something, if that person want to share with me what that person is doing, this person will talk to me what
Mm.
this person is doing. For example, for example, that person can say, I'm having a lunch right now. Look what kind of foods have right now. Do you want to eat with me?
Mhm.
No need to ask what are you doing, etc. But it's my behavior,
And another
which I
question
don't
is,
like.
where was you before?
What is that question?
Where was you before? Yeah,
What we point to Alan? What is the wrong with that?
it's a question. Do you like this question?
Where were you before?
Where was you before?
Where was you before? I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like police question. Like I will just be. Oh, am I in police session? Are you? Who are you? It's I don't. Or sometimes maybe people can can ask you, for example, they don't come for a year.
Okay, again, I lost him. So, Ali Misini, come back and explain us. Yes. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Relax,
Connect,
relax.
connection.
So, where was you before?
I was fighting with my internet.
Yeah.
I think I cannot handle that.
So, you was saying that many people are Mr. Ali Misini, are you with us?
Yeah, can you? I don't know what I was going to say to tell. I can. Do you know when it has interruption? I lost my words.
You were saying to me that like people who are coming to you after 1 year, but I don't know what was the point there.
Hmm. I just say that some people came to us or come to us after 1 year and say, "Hey, where you been? Where have you been? Hey, I miss you. Hey, long time no see you. Oh my goodness."
Yeah, you know,
And
many.
after
Mhm.
that you can in 90% I think after that that person can say, "Can I ask you something from you? Can I ask something from you?"
Of course.
And
Um, Many people are asking me, Nelutza, where are you? Because I'm not seeing you on social media anymore. And I say, what do you mean? I'm always on social media. I'm on YouTube. But of course, you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's why you don't see me.
yeah,
and and also, I'm posting the videos in YouTube, in Facebook, I mean. But they are not checking. So it's not my fault because I'm not going live in Facebook. It's true, I'm not going live in Facebook too much because I'm feeling much better here. No.
yeah. And
So
do you know? Yeah. And a lot of people they don't support enough you. They, for
I
example, they
don't
say
want to
they have,
discuss about these things. Are their problems, not mine?
yeah, but some people maybe they can say, Nelutza, I need for your help. I need to. How can I say? Yeah, they can ask some question that need for help. But when you start to do something for them, they say, "Oh, sorry, I don't have enough time." So I don't know. And after, in the private, they asked maybe it happened to me. In the private, they asked me for something to learn to tell to them. And when I
Yeah.
started to go live, just I could see just a few person, or maybe when I started to explain on the private and the messenger, that person started to be like lazy and then I said, okay, I'm not gonna to help anybody on the private because when I start to help, they are lazy, including I mean in English. When I start to explain something, just they were so lazy. They just sent to me some question and to answer those questions, but they didn't. They was lazy to listen to explain on that. And in general, I could notice that in social platform, a lot of people can ask you for something on the private, but when you start with your project, they don't support enough. They are lazy to support, and then again they came to you and say, "Oh, what can I do?" or "What? How can I fix that problem?"
Hmm.
Serious thing.
Yeah, yeah. Observe these things.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
something
don't.
fake in my opinion.
I really don't focus anymore about this kind of people because um, I keep myself in a place where I have beautiful people around me with beautiful energy, with positive energy. So I don't need thousands of friends at all. For me, one or two are enough.
Yeah,
But I know I can trust them. This is the most important things for me. Not having lots of people. No.
the same. I don't want to have many friends. I just want to have maybe 10 friends are enough for me. Five are
Mhm.
enough. But to be true and to be really friends. I don't want to have a lot of friends. And do you know, for example, maybe if I have 1,000 person with I'm 100 person with I'm talking, it doesn't mean that I have friends. It means that I have zero friends because to have a friend means something more strong, I think, than to have a conversation.
Well, from what I observe, many people actually they don't want to learn English. That's why you said before that they are lazy. They are not lazy, but the reason actually is the another reason there. They are
Yeah,
not interested to learn English. They are not interested to do something. They are interested for other kind of things, and they come with this kind of topic, this kind of subject that I want to learn English just to be with you, just to talk with you, and to get somewhere where they want to get.
yeah.
That's the
It's like
the idea.
yeah, it's like to use to just to use
Well,
each other.
they know very well the reason. That's why I don't want to enter in this topic too much because, are there problems? We are just discussing about social media in general. But yes, on social media, we have to pay attention about scammers because there are lots of
Yeah.
scammers in social media.
I
On
I think the
Facebook,
best
TikTok, everywhere.
yeah I think the best way in this situation when is better to create like a video like that. And who wants to join? That person if that person is really interested to join, is really interested, for example, to what can I say, to learn about what about for example, if someone asks to you, how can I improve myself, and
Ali Misini, I cannot hear you. Okay, Alexandra Pak, can you hear me?
I hope you know it can
Yes.
work.
Okay, that's great. So, Ali Misini, carry on what you had to say before.
Okay, I hope it just to work my network. I don't know what's happened.
Come on, enter in subject. Don't ask always and
I'm
talk about
I'm
connection
I'm
because we
doing
are
right
losing.
now like I'm right now I'm like Zinap having always problem. I'm also having always problem with my network.
Okay,
I think
so come on,
what
tell
I
us.
was
I
what
want,
I
guys,
was
I want exactly to discuss about the topic, not about connection, not about anything, just about our subject because it's very
but
important.
do you know I'm talking, and then when I'm looking to myself with whom we are talking, I meet yourself just
Okay, so
what I was going to talk. Oh my goodness, I really forgot that.
well, okay, Alexandra. Today we are discussing about the impact of social media in our life. Would you like to tell us something about social media, whatever came into your mind?
Social media.
Yes.
Oh, such such a difficult topic, you know.
Oh, such a beautiful lady always.
No, no, I'm not.
You are not beautiful.
No, not. No,
Ah, yeah, you are.
no.
So you guys, you are saying that it's such a difficult question, but can you find such a simple question then?
No, I think no. I can't. I can't. Maybe you can. But I can't.
Can what? To can what?
To find to find to
It's
find an easy question.
okay. Well, it actually is an open question. It's to tell us what do you think about social media. So whatever came into your mind.
Social media, first of all, to me, it's communication from with people because the main the main idea of social media is communication, obviously. But yes, especially nowadays, people use social media as a tool to study or work, but most of the time people communicate here. But 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 yes, we have unpacked. We have yeah. I think, for example, today when I travel by bus, and a lot of people using their phones. Yes, it means we I think we're affected of social media or phones, technologies, the internet, and so on. But I think maybe the better becomes better a little bit, because if social media doesn't exist, we won't be able to communicate right now because we live in different countries. This is the key to communicate with people, but the most important thing is we need to find right people to communicate. For instance, there are a lot of people, and we don't know who they are, what they do, and what they want from you. We don't know because they're behind. They sit in front of the phones, laptops, computers, and we don't know. And this is maybe a disadvantage because we don't know the real people. And sometimes it happens when you talk to people and you think about someone. He's great, he's kind, or she's kind, yeah, but in reality this person is different. Because I had a friend, I would say a friend, fake friend. I was, but I thought he was a friend, but because we met on social media. But on social media, he was so kind and polite, and that. When I met him in reality, outside, yeah, but it was the opposite to me. And sometimes people can lie on social media about themselves, which is quite difficult to recognize.
Um, you know, to me, what's happened to know a person in social media first and after in real life. And in real life, I found that actually that person is more beautiful than in social media, more
Yeah.
kind, more polite, more human, I can say.
Yes, it
And
means you're so lucky in this case because I wasn't.
it's not about luck. It's about um, I think how we choose our community, our friends. I think
But yes, maybe that's true.
because somehow we we humans we are energy at the end. We are all energy. For example, if right now you are happy, okay, and you enter in a room where everyone is crying, I'm more than sure that your energy is changing.
Yes, because it's influence.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm saying that we can feel these things. If the other person is a fake behavior, not a fake person. So because it's that energy you feel. Just sometimes maybe we don't want to feel, or we are not too much open to feel that person. This is happening also with wives and husbands who are cheating each other. They know very well these things are happening, but they are saying, it's just something, probably something into my head only, or no, they try to hide themselves the truth. No, my
Yeah.
husband is not cheating on me, my wife is not cheating on me, but inside, if they look inside of them, they feel. But people don't want to look because they are afraid of the truth. So I think it's not about luck. I don't believe in luck. That's why. Yeah.
but, but when I started at university, I met a lot of friends on a lot of people on social media. But nowadays we don't communicate anymore.
Mhm. I don't know. For me, it was like that. More amazing person was in reality, more than in social media.
But I think in real life we have the same situation with people.
Yeah.
We can communicate. We can stop communicating with people for some reason, as it happened to me personally. Because when I moved to another city, and I lost a lot of friends in real life. We we were friends in real life for a long time, but right now I lost them as as friends, because I don't know why. Maybe the we weren't friends. We weren't friends. Who knows?
Well, people are coming and are going from our life. It's not a problem.
It's
You
a
you have a
problem.
place. You have place for another one. So.
Yeah, but to be honest, in my life, I've never had a lot of friends and people I can I could communicate with,
Mm-hmm.
because most of the time I was closed. I I didn't like communicating, by the way, which may be a surprise, but yes, I didn't like it. I prefer to be alone. Prefer to be. It
Mm-hmm.
was my comfort zone. I think even nowadays, I don't like mm, parties with a lot of people. Maybe it depends on the place. For example, nightclubs. I I don't like it. I can go I can go to the place with people, but not definitely a nightclub,
Mm-hmm.
or where there is a lot of noise, like music or just something like that. Maybe it depends on the situation. But social media, maybe it can help us. For example, thanks to social media, I met a lot of good people, I would say, from different countries,
Mm-hmm.
and who've been helping me and supporting me for a lot, and trying to say to me something positive, even I would like to give up. But sometimes communication through social media is social media is difficult because 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 of the internet, because of some technical problems, and we should remember about the culture when we talk to people from different countries on social media. It's really important when you communicate with with someone from another country, but you have no idea about the culture or the country, which is difficult. About even about the mentality. If you don't know, it will be so tough to talk to this person. Obviously, maybe it's it will be a challenge or or a difficulty even to me, because sometimes I can't understand people on social media. I mean their behavior, and I see a lot of people who are different on social media and and in real life. They they are totally different. For instance, maybe 2 years ago, I tried to study Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
and I joined a group in order to practice Spanish. And then I met a guy, but we we became friends, I would say. And I was surprised because he's from Peru, but he's living in my city right now in Russia. And we met in real life, but the problem is we stopped communicating right now because it's really a huge difference when you communicate online and you communicate offline. To me, social media has impact. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah, that's true. It's about emotions.
emotions. Yes, about it.
And Misini, what do you think about what Alexandra shared with us? Do you have anything to add or to ask Alexandra? Yeah.
He
Yeah,
he
social
has
media connection
he
problem.
has he has. Yeah.
Mm. Alexandra said before because we have technical problems in social media, so we have also
Yes,
technical problems. Ali Misini, you are moving a lot, and still you don't get this connection, but it's okay anyway. It's amazing to have Ali with us always. Ali, when you get connection, just interrupt me. Okay.
just do it.
Yeah. So, Alexandra, you said that your friendship is finished now with that person.
Yeah, my friend. I think yes, my friendship finished. Yeah, because maybe because of the difference in cultures or mentality, opinions. I don't know.
Ali, can you hear us now?
He
Yeah,
can't.
I can,
He
I can,
can. Okay.
I can hear you all what you said before, but I don't know when I start to talk. But
uh, for me, what came into my mind and what I was listening when Alexandra was talking, she said, "I cannot talk to people because I don't know what to talk. We are from different country, different cultures. So instead of talking, what do you think we have to do? Understand people.
In my opinion, I think we can. First of all, when I want to talk to someone, I want to know the culture of that person.
Yeah,
We can know each other the first. For example, if I want to talk with someone from Russia, I need to know a little bit about Russia culture, especially about, for example, if a person is from Siberia, I need to know the culture of Siberia, Siberian culture, how they are in the
Oh,
Russia, and
oh,
then I can have a conversation with them. And the first of all, before of that, we need to be an open mind to to say to our brain, you will accept whatever to be that person, because in the world we have different cultures. So for me, for a better conversation, it's just if I have an open minded for that person with whom I'm talking has an open minded, we both will create a beautiful moment, beautiful friendship, etc.
yeah. But instead of talking and coming with opinions that your culture is like that, my culture is like that, and blah blah blah, you know what I will do? I will just listen and say nothing.
Yeah,
yeah, maybe.
This is the first step when you want to create a relationship with people, and especially people from another country, another cultures. It's
yes,
normal.
but
They can't be like you, and you can't be like them. But if you
yes,
know
but
that, and if you know yourself, if you know who you really are, and you are capable to understand they are different, you have you need to have the ability to listen to them, even if you don't like what they are sharing with you, because most of the time people, they don't like what they are hearing,
yeah,
and
but
it's
but
normal.
no, but do you know? For example, I'm good a listener. I can listen, and you can also good. You are a good listener. You can also listen. What would happen in this situation? No one will talk. So how
Ah,
can we?
well, but it depends. If you are a talkative person, and I'm a good listener, I will listen, and after I will talk, and I will say, you know something, may I interrupt you? I have also something to share with you, and believe me, that person will listen to you. But if you
Yeah,
just you play like ping pong, you will not have any kind of discussion,
and for
and
me,
you will misunderstand the things, and there will be a fight. Yeah.
also, it's too important. For example, to don't ask. For me, I don't ask. For example, if you want to tell me about your culture, it's okay. If you don't want, it's okay too.
But
Same.
first of all,
I,
I'm listening. First of all, I'm listening. Whatever you want to share with me, okay? But I'm listening, not just I'm hearing. I'm
yes,
curious about what you share. And when I ask a question because I truly want to ask that question, not just I ask to have a conversation, to make a
yeah,
cream
because
for my cake only.
yeah, because a lot of people ask many questions at the beginning of conversation, at the beginning of meeting of someone, and after that, this friendship or what can I call that? And so fast and finish so fast and not continue because they are too curious. And if someone asks me a lot of questions at the first conversation, I will just be like, oh well, when this conversation will finish and to don't talk again with that person because it's so boring. It's so I don't know. It's so not respectful. Isn't respect when you ask a lot
Yeah,
of questions. Maybe you can ask in general, but not
But
many questions or
personal
especially
question, personal question, do not ask it for the first time. It's
personal
not.
questions. I don't care about this kind of question. I just after they ask two questions, I can answer. What is your name and where are you from? Yes. More than not, because I don't.
The most beautiful question for me is where is your husband?
the
And
most
it's
beautiful
toilet.
question.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where is your husband? In toilet. What is doing there? Do you want to tell you all the details? Yeah. So guys, this is not a good question. Would you like to ask you where is your wife? Because I know many of you have wives at home. So come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Or girlfriends or whatever. So I'm not going to ask.
or sometimes they ask, or sometimes, for example, if I could listen to these questions, some of them they ask, what about your salary?
Oh, guys, don't ask about jobs.
Or
People
for
don't
example,
like to talk about their jobs, okay? And I tell you why. Maybe some of the people they are not working and they feel, bad. How can I not tell to someone that I'm not working or I have, So don't ask.
and
What's
maybe
your
they are,
job? What's your salary? It's not good. Are you interested about my salary or are you interested about me as a person, as a human being?
or sometimes they ask just like that, how old are you? At the beginning of conversation, hello,
Well, to
how
know
are
if
you?
I can have some kind of
Um,
relationship with you. Yeah. Because if you are too old, I can't. If you are too young, also. If you are between, maybe.
Yeah, it's still so. I don't know. It's still so. It's this
Oh, Ali, and your connection.
yeah. Sometimes people keep asking personal questions, which I don't like. Um, and people, I think they ask questions about your nationality. And for instance, today, it happened to me today, and I talked to someone via live stream, and I, I saw the comment about me. Are you Russian? Something like that. And it's just like a stereotype about people, and I think when people ask this kind of questions, it means they know nothing about the culture or about the country,
Yeah.
but it makes me surprised, seriously, because when people keep asking this question about nationality or religion or something like that, and to be honest, I don't know what to do. I don't I don't know the answer to this question, but it's it happens only on social media, I think. But once it happened to me here in my city, and then I was really surprised. And when I attended the meeting with a lot of people, and someone who's Russian asked me the question, "Where did you learn Russian?" You speak so perfect. Where did you study? Tell me. Yeah, oh my gosh. It's my native language. Where did I learn?
And Nelutza, why did you learn Romanian? Boom. Yeah, I
Because,
can understand.
because I don't look like Russian. That's why people keep asking me inside the country, where did I learn Russian?
But that's not their business. Yeah. And especially are kind of people who are just coming and are asking about your nationality and they are starting to tell you about bad things from your country instead of telling you about beautiful things. Because people are, their mindset is about negative things always. Most.
Yeah.
So that's why when you are talking to people, try to share beautiful things also about their country. Don't come with bad things from their
Um,
countries because all countries have also good and bad things everywhere.
Yeah, I heard a lot of jokes about Russia on social media from different people.
Of course.
Yeah, and
It's about
the
Russia, about
mo-
Romania, about no.
the most common question is about how we live here during the winter time because it's cold. How do you s- how how can you survive that?
Oh, and believe me, it's my I will be so so happy to live in Russia because I love winter and cold weather.
Come on, you're welcome. And yes, people are still surprised how I live here, how I live here. But
Yeah, but it's normal too because you are living there. You know how you live. As time you are in life, what's the question? How I'm
yeah,
living?
I'm still alive. I'm talking to you. It means I live.
Yeah, and I can see you don't have a lot of clothes on you also.
Yes, and yeah, who who asked this question the other day on YouTube via the YouTube live? Someone from Vietnam,
No.
and then the weather was cold outside, but this person asked me the question about the temperature in my house, in my flat, and I think I thought it's it's pretty warm, but the question was, but it's cold outside. Why it's warm? Why it's warm in the flat?
What a question.
I was shocked. Really.
It's funny. It's a funny question, actually.
Yeah.
Um, Good. Now let's see. We are moving to romantic love on Facebook or on social media. Let's see what's your opinion, and I would like to ask Ali and after Alexandra. Ali, come on, share with us what's your opinion about this romantic love nowadays on social media. Do you believe? Well, look, he's doing it.
How do
What
you know that I'm
question
doing that?
that?
How do you know that I'm doing that?
Okay, so
I don't know. I don't believe much. Okay, I'm just talking. Because I believe on love, and the romantic love can happen also on the social platform as well. But for me, I think on social platform we need to look well. And for me, as Ali, needs for more time to communicate, to create, to know each other, especially if they are from different culture. We need to know as well the culture because in the future maybe that can be a problem if you don't know the partner of what kind of culture has. And on the other hand, we need to know that as person, um, and special for me is to know also that person and to know especially the culture because you know in some cultures they ask for a lot of money. You need to pay a lot of money if you want to marry with that person because they follow tradition, and it's really something too expensive for me, and so I will not accept that. And then
you want to say that you buy love with money?
I don't I
You said
don't
it's too expensive for me. Oh la la, you're talking like we are in a shop now.
yeah. And they want to show that to the family, to friends, that oh my daughter, my son is married, and so I am full with gold and I have everything gold, and it's really something that I don't like, and it's not in my character, it's not in my. And the second, of course, we need to know about the character of that person. We need to have a conversation. And if we know the character of that person, we need also to what can I say, to compare with ourselves. If we are for to if we have if we can create a life together or not. And then after a couple of times, for me maybe it will take 1 year or more.
1 year.
Yeah, or
Oh,
more
in
than
1 year, I
a
think
social
maybe
Wow.
platform.
5 times.
Yeah.
Just joking.
If I
Joking.
don't know that person, if I should start from zero to know that person. But if I know a person, if I have conversation before, maybe it will need 6 months or more.
Mm,
So
okay.
I want to be sure.
What do you think, Alexandra, about what Ali shared? He needs 1 year to know.
1 year? Um,
Yes.
I'm surprised. I
one
have
year and
no, I have no words.
Ali is not Risa, Alexandra. So,
I'm lost for words.
and what happened after 1 year, Ali?
after 1 year I can go to visit her or she can visit me. We can have maybe 1 month. I can go to that country and to visit that country, to stay there, to spend time, to see if really those words are true or not. Because again, I will have
No,
a small
you are
doubt.
coming with.
So then after maybe 1 month and 1 year, we can see.
You need 2 years.
And yeah, I was married, of course, not 1 year. 1 year just to meet, 2 years to marry.
Just 1 year just to talk, after another year to meet and to see, and another year also to see if really, really is something there.
Yeah,
So three
because
or 4 years, I think you need.
no, with 2 years, it will be everything okay. If that person as that person I really will love. But if I know that person before, I don't need maybe for a long time. If I create really, what can I say? If I create with that person something like a friendship, a strong friendship, and then maybe can create a love, can born a love between us. It's different because I know that person. I can, let's say, I know that person. I know the character. I don't need to have a conversation about that. So it depends on the situation. But to be honest, I'm so reserved on that, on love, on romantic love. I don't. I just really want look much about. I don't know, but I just can I say it's something that's too important for me. Marriage. I don't want to, for example, to marry and after a couple of years to divorce with that person because I couldn't talk about a small thing. And especially, for example, on social platform, I see that a lot of can I say effects like that. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. And then let's love remove after after couple of months, and that person start again to create another this kind of love, and maybe just to waste the time. Just
It's not
I
a
don't.
waste of
It's
time.
near. Yeah. Hmm?
I don't think so. It's a wasting of time because
I
you're learning
think
from every person which you meet.
yeah. For me, it's wasting time. If we do things with euphoria, I don't want to be. I don't want to be euphoria person. Even if sometimes I am, of course, because I'm human. I'm not perfect.
Oh la
But I
la
don't.
la. With you, it's little difficult to have a relationship. Oh, it's good I'm married. I don't need to think
It's
about
it's difficult. So don't ask
such a
me.
difficult question, such a difficult character. Oh la la.
I'm yeah. I'm not like
Yeah.
Rita. I'm not like Rita to fall in love easy.
Do you really think Risa is falling in love so easy?
I don't
I
know.
think he is. He does. He is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's me hearing
He,
you. Oh, yeah.
he can do it. He can do it. Yeah. So easy.
Oh, maybe. But
Highly is difficult
tell me,
for that.
do you have butterfly in your stomach sometimes when you
Who?
talk with the person which you thing that you
I
love. Butterfly, yeah.
no. I think it needs for time to create a butterfly in my stomach.
I start to think that you are not a human being. I
Hmm?
don't have. I don't have.
No, do not have butterfly. I have a kind of an emotion maybe for a person, but but I just want to think more. I don't want to like to be, oh my goodness, to fall in love and to think just with that person and to talk all of the time with that person and to forget everyone. No, that person is okay. That's my love. Okay, what's the problem? Everyone loves. So it's something
No,
normal to love,
I was just joking
not
with you.
catastrophic.
It's not catastrophic paradise. No, no.
Paradise. Paradise.
Yeah,
I'm just making jokes, Ali. I know you have
uh,
feelings. I know you have heart. I
uh,
know so that you can love, or maybe you love. I don't know because from where to know what you have in your heart. We are not so much close friends to know everything about you. But no.
yeah. Okay,
But
it's
from
okay.
what
You
I
don't need to ask me.
look, but from what I see, if I'm looking like that to you, I can see that you are in love. I don't know how, but these feelings I got.
Mm.
I'm always in love. So what is the problem?
Nah, it's not a problem. Just Nelutza is a little
Maybe
curious.
with somebody. Yeah.
And
Hmm?
Alex,
There is the question. With someone?
with someone? Are you in love with someone?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Let's ask Risa. Risa, what do you think? Ali Misini is in love with someone?
He's not here.
Thank God Teresa is not here. So I'm enjoying the conversation.
Ah.
Ash, good evening, our master.
Master.
Hello, beautiful people. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Nelutza. Hi,
Hi.
Ali. Hi, Alex.
What's up?
How are you doing, guys, man? Oh my God.
I'm
Ali,
good.
you look dashing. Perfect.
I said to him before.
Thanks.
Awesome. And Alexandra, of course, you're too. And
Thank you.
Nelutza, if I just say, you're beautiful or not, she doesn't care. So that's it.
Mwah. Thank you anyway. So,
Mm.
Yeah. And it's been a long time, by the way. It's been a long time. Oh, yeah. Happy to be
But
here.
have you been?
what a
Like
tricky
to be honest,
question.
I was sleeping. I was sleeping, but
Uh,
uh, yeah, it's okay to be here. So here we go. Enough of me. I saw like the beautiful smile on Web Talk, and I just said, "Oh my God, you gotta join this because you're gonna have fun too."
always you can see beautiful smile here. Or
I
love.
know. Yeah, it takes like some seconds. You just see the video whether it is live, still on, or it is recorded, like already finished. Then I knew that it's still on, so I just click join. That's it. I just
Oh,
joined
so
again.
simple. Huh? So, Ash, today we are talking about social media, the impact of social media in our life. Okay, so if you want to share anything about social media, and after we are jumping to romantic love on Facebook or on social media, and tell us,
Romantic
yeah,
virtual
romantic
love.
love,
You mean
whatever.
virtual love? Ah, romantic love. What do you mean by romantic?
Yeah, we are so romantic too
Okay.
here. That's why.
All right. So, like for me, like personally and family wise, social media has like plays a key role in our life since like everyone has phone or a device, so it's pretty easy to connect with like people locally in Kurdistan and outside Kurdistan. And so using like these kind of devices not only for knowing people or communicating with people. Sometimes you're just using these for information, for like the thing that you want. Your purpose is important. Like why you use this kind of device, it's important to you, so you use it for that device. And uh, this kind of rule for me, like too much of anything, leads to addiction, and addiction is not good in our life. In my life, addiction is not good. If I know that like this smartphone consume like 10 hours a day from me, and I know that these 10 hours are not like I'm consuming these 10 hours not in something profitable for me, helpful or fruitful. So I just consume my time because I have free time and I have the internet and the devices or the supply that I want. So in this way, if you just kind of control yourself from addiction, that's good. You can use it as much as you can and as you want because you know your limits. I know as a human being, we are limitless. We don't have any boundaries. But in order to be on a right path, you gotta limit yourself sometimes, because if you just cross the red line, you just get into trouble. So in order to avoid those kind of problem socially on social media, you gotta know your limits and know how to use it and when to use it, like certain kind of platform or social media. And as you know, internet is not all about social media. Like using smartphone is not only about social media. Like there are some social medias are just they're there in order to corrupt the society. Like they're not. For example, if I just give you a name like WebTalk, let's say, if I say WebTalk is the corruption in the society, no, it is not true. It's not the truth. The truth is, it is people from that website or that certain platform. They're just showing that type of social media, looks the way it is. So it doesn't matter where we are in a social platform or in a business platform. We gotta just know our limits and don't let like the social media or the internet just exploit our life, take advantage, like to control this body or this soul inside us or this mentality. Because when you lose yourself in social media, you're going to be a slave of social media. And when you're a slave of anything, you cannot be yourself.
Yeah, I agree. So using too much, we are getting in an addiction.
Yeah, leads to addiction. Like that's it. Too much of anything. Too much of love is good, but too much of anything else is gonna be like, yeah. Love, love is something like we are created. We are designed this way. If you have the love of the world, still we want more because it's like that. But other things, and we don't get exploit. Love does not hurt us. Love, only the love. I mean, real love. I'm not talking about like philosophical love or whatever you call it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about real love, spiritual love. It doesn't. It doesn't like. Um, it doesn't affect you negatively. You just feel beauty, feel like the spiritual thing, and you know the meaning of the being, the human being, the animal, the nature, the creatures. like everything. You just know and you value everything because there's a love for everything. But despite of that, whatever you get too much of anything, you're gonna it's gonna be negative at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you so much, Arsh. Ali Misini question for Mr. Beston, according to our subject, of course.
Oh,
I find the love
oh.
on the internet, on social platform. Can I
Sorry?
find can I find the true love on the social platform? WebTalk,
Um,
Facebook, Instagram,
like
whatever.
like Ali Masini, for example, if I listen to you, even though you're in Kosovo, but when I listen to you, I see beauty. I listen to beauty. I listen to something, some advice that touch my heart. So that's love. Because I love this kind of advice, this kind of topic. That's why it touch me. It gets me. So that's love, but you don't say I love it because sometimes we don't share love. Like we don't say love, I love you or I love it, but we feel it. So so it can be. It can be. You can find love.
So I can find the romantic love on the internet. I'm talking
Romantic love, like romantic love when you like come on, if you just talk about let's say you talk with someone, like you talk with someone and that person is talking about something that you like most, you feel, and you're attracted to, so you're gonna get in a kind of romantic love with that person because whatever you hear from that person is gonna affect you, like in your real life, even in your real life. Like just imagine you call somebody, you hear the voice of that person, and you say, my gosh, what a voice, right? So I don't say this is real love if it's only the voice, but too much of that can lead to the romantic love as well, because when you start doing something, then you kind of get into deep, you go deep, like you want to hear more from that, maybe in real life. So virtual life can lead to a real life, okay? But real life, for example, if I know Nalusa in real life, you know social media cannot affect our relationship, but like for example, I know Nalusa virtually, only virtually, like so on social media, on Facebook, let's say. I can shift that relationship, like that friendship, from virtual to real life. How can I do that? Because I already know Nalusa, like whatever. But I can shift it to reality, like in real life. For example, I go to France, or she comes to Kurdistan, so we will have a real contact. But you don't, to be honest, you don't like when you know someone personally in real life. You like if you spend time with her or him, you don't go to social media all the time speaking with her or with him, because you have him or her in real life. You don't need social media if she or he is close to you. I mean that, not if she is from another city in your country. I'm not talking about that.
Nice, because I am a little confused in some things.
You're
I don't.
confused, like why you're confused? Can
For
you
example,
can you can you just explain?
before I said, I don't know if you listen to me. Uh, I said that in social platform we need for more time. For me, I need for more time, maybe 1 year to know that person. But in maybe in the real life, I can know easier. I can know faster that person.
Like, okay, so you just say for in on
I'm
social
referring
media it takes.
romantic love,
Okay,
lot of
okay,
time.
maybe you're just saying that. Okay, for me it takes more than 1 years or a year. on social media to get in touch or to get in a relationship, in a romantic relationship with somebody, right? Right?
Yeah,
My my idea on that is like, if you decide to have a relationship with somebody, even if it is on social media, just try to get close to that person in real life.
but in social media, I think it's something different. For example, you cannot meet that person. You cannot have a
I
really
mean,
meet.
I mean, if you know that,
The stuff
both.
that stuff is from different culture, for example.
Oh yeah, that's the difficulty. Like, if you know, like, both are like, you want both. You want the relationship, okay? And let's say you are kind of close together, like they are your neighbor country, okay? So it is like, it costs maybe a bit. It costs some. Okay, it costs money
About
because
me, it's not.
you.
We are not neighbors. Just to make a joke, little, else I can't shut up. So there.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
carry
Okay. So let's say the cost is that it's not that expensive. So you can just take that risk and just say, okay, I want to meet you in your country, or let's meet. I'm not saying, okay, one day you meet someone and she or you together, you say we love each other. So from day one, you just go to her country and say I love you, or this guy. No, it's not possible. Maybe it takes like month, 2 months, but 1 year is it's a lot. Like, it's a lot.
You
So
mean the
after
one
1 month,
time? It's a long
yeah,
time.
yeah, it's very long time. Like, it's very,
Arch,
because it
just to make clear, Ali one year on social media, okay? After 1 year, he's
mhm.
thinking to meet her. After 1 year, but 1 year on social media.
Like, if I want to decide on my fate, or let's say on my destiny on social media, like, if I want to find a partner on social media, I would just, it take like a month or two in order to understand a lady, and I will get that lady, or we kind of find each other. It's not only me, because she has to accept as well. So after like 2 months, 3 months, we need to decide where this relationship go, because if it takes too long, it's gonna be cheesy for me. It's gonna be cheesy, like, it's gonna be cheap. I just want to talk with her on social media. After that, I don't want her in real life, because I am getting accustomed, I am familiar talking with her on social media, not real life. Because if you talk, like, for example, you talk only 1 hours a day for 1 year with someone that you love, or you love each other, it's gonna be kind of difficult. After 1 year, you start like talking with her in real life,
I know for me it's
because you're
difficult to yeah.
because it
But
is it is it is difficult because you're accustomed talking with her in virtual life, like maybe a call or a message. But real life is something else. You can decide this within 3 months or 6 months at least. But a year, 2 years, too long. It's too long for me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, yeah. I know for me is for example, if I zero have information for that person, I need to know for one
That's
year
yeah.
or more
That's
than
that's
maybe
good.
more.
Like
Depends on the person.
like like within 1 month, you kind of understand, what's kind of characteristic
Yeah,
she has,
but
and
create a
she
love
knows about you as well.
to create a romantic love, I think it needs for me maybe for a long time. Maybe it can be 1 year or more because
1 year being, uh,
yeah,
Ali, 1 year being together. like together, not virtual. You know what I'm saying?
No, in real life, for me, I can maybe it can happen faster, but in social media, it can take a time because, especially if that person is from different culture. For example, I'm
Mhm.
from Kosovo, a small country with different culture,
But
and another person is from China. I need to know that
the thing is,
what kind of business has this
yeah,
person,
I get it,
or from
Ali, and you
Brazil
need
country.
like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What happened during that year. You still want her. We still want to see her in real life. Like you're thinking about her all the time, and she's thinking about you. If you're in a good relationship or romantic relationship, as you said, you're thinking about seeing each other in real time. In real life. So why not happening? This like after 3 months or after 6 months, not a year, not 2 years, not 3 years, right?
Well,
Because
because it's visa, because lots of things there. No,
yeah,
technical.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
so
yeah.
no one can get a visa so quickly.
And
That's why.
there's something else. Yeah.
Or maybe they don't.
if you have money, nothing is impossible.
No, but it's not enough money because you need also papers to travel. You need visa. You can't get the visa just like that.
Of
And I
course,
suppose
of
he
course.
also want to go to China. He needs visa.
And Ali, there's an idiom for that. It says like this: hit the iron while it's hot.
Yeah, we say the same here.
Good.
Ali, I think you have to ask Risa. He will give you amazing advice.
When you when you when you mention Riza, it's really I can imagine his pasta but talk.
I don't know how it's in real life. I never, but I suppose
You
it's
know,
the same.
okay. He and Nalusa, they've been like, they've been couple for almost, more than 2 years. Still, they're single. Like they're not married.
Ali, you can take this example, okay, from Nelutza and Risa. So they are more than 3 years like that on social media and nothing else. So no,
No, I think you I think you were married. How I
ah,
remember.
yeah, sometimes.
I'm not. And you had a lot of problems with Diana and who else I don't know.
Ah, yeah, with Risa you're talking. Oh, and now I said that I'm married in real life. Okay, so yeah, with Risa I was married. Yeah, it's true, in the city of love, and he cheated on me.
Like and I
Yeah.
could you make me afraid to marry on the social platform because of you and Riza.
Mhm.
Well, this is just a joke. It's not true.
It's a
I'm
joke.
so much
They
love
can
with,
they
but
can
just
watch the funny
unconditional,
episode.
unconditional love is there. Yeah, but not romantic love. From my side, from his, I don't know. Maybe you ask him.
I don't know too.
Are you curious? Do you wanna know?
I
Maybe I
don't
know.
know. Who knows? You?
Maybe I know.
Ah, really? How do you
I
know?
think. I think. I think he wants to drag her into his bed.
Well, but this is not love, okay? It's another thing.
It is a love for a purpose. Like he has a
Yeah.
purpose. Yeah, devil.
Okay, let's be serious now. Alexandra, tell us little, please, about romantic love over the internet. What's your
Over
opinion?
the internet, I had it. I had this experience, but
So
I was
that you can give
yeah,
advice to Ali because he's
yeah.
confused now.
But I was lucky because we lived in one city, not in different countries. But personally, I believe in love on social media because it happened to me. And but for us, it didn't take 1 year or something like that because we communicated over the internet maybe 1 week before we met in real life. And to start a relationships, maybe it took 3 months to start the
Mm-hmm.
relationship. But we lived in one city, but about different countries, I think it's a bit difficult because you live you live in the country, but she lives in another country, and there are a lot of difficulties like getting a visa. Maybe you need to spend a lot of money to travel to the country. But I think it happened to me let me think. 3 years ago, I met a person from the UK. Yes, right now I have some difficulties because I know I need to have a visa to travel to the UK, which is quite difficult to get. But if you really love someone, there is no any difficulties to you because this is your personal aim. And I my cousin met his husband from Germany, you know, and right now she lives in Germany. They met on social media, by the way. They met each other on social media. He came, he came to her country, and they started their relationships. And right now, maybe they have two children, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen. But it depends. I think if you believe in it or you don't believe in it, it depends on your personality, how you see it. Yes, maybe for you it takes 1 year. For me, maybe it takes less. But I wouldn't say it will take 1 year to me. Maybe even more because there are a lot of circumstances we have in real life, like our job, money, salary, a visa, or some situations maybe, and we don't expect them, but it happens obviously most of the time. But I hope I'll be lucky in this case because really, especially nowadays, we live in the society which me which means we can communicate on the internet all the time. It doesn't matter with your friends, family, colleagues, or I don't know, relatives. We communicate through the internet, and yes, you can meet your love, you maybe your future wife, your husband on the internet. Who knows? Because to me personally, I would rather to meet my love on the internet nowadays. Mm, mm, not on not offline. Okay, I think it's quite difficult. Maybe, and a lot of people prefer to communicate on the internet. In the 21st century. Who knows? And hopefully, I'll be able to meet the person. I wouldn't say I love, but I like him seriously, to be honest, because of his style, communication. I would say, but who knows? But we live in different countries, and right now we are having such a difficult situations, which is called the pandemic. And the other day I talked to him, and he was planning to visit Russia, but because of that pandemic, he could he couldn't. But I think you need to be more softer when it comes to have the relationships with someone from a different country. It's not about only having the relationships. It's about having some, maybe, to make new friends, which is totally different, but it's the same reason, which is the culture. And even when you live in one country, one city, you can meet the person from a different culture, totally different. I don't know about your country, but in Russia we have a lot of cultures here. And my ex-boyfriend was Russian with a different culture, and we stopped our relationships because of the culture. The I would say success of your relationships depends on both you and your partner. Online, offline, you need to trust each other. Maybe it takes more time. And you've just reminded me of the story which happened to my friend. She she met her husband on social media as well, and she's got married with him to him in what in maybe 2 months after they met on social media. 2 months. They knew nothing about each other. It was maybe the first love, but I was surprised. And maybe it depends on the people how they can see it, how they can imagine it, or maybe the culture. Who knows? To me, It depends on the culture, first of all, because for me, it's really important when my future husband will appreciate my culture. Yes, I know I should do the same as well because it's about connection. Suc- Successful relationships mean connection. You need to listen to each other, which was my mistake, I think, yeah. But online relationships are difficult. Yes, it's totally difficult. But in real life we have a lot of difficulties which related to the relationships. Even I mean, even if you live in one city, you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, but you still have difficulties. You still have some problems because it's it's their life. Life without problems is nothing. We can't we can't live only having some positive positive moments. I would say or energy, and every person has circumstances and online, offline, but I think you need to listen to yourself. You can do it or you can't do it because listening to yourself means you trust yourself. And trusting yourself means to understand what you want from this life. To be happy with the person who is from different country, or you like to be alone but listen to someone if they tell you you don't need to have these relationships ships sorry, because this person is from different country. Is from different country. You don't need it. So yes, we should listen to ourselves.
Very beautiful. Um, you remind me about one of my friend, which I had before years ago. I was talking with him 2 years, and we were living in the same city, but we didn't meet. And it was really funny because after we became very good friends, but our friendship finished. Even
It
like that.
happens. It happens. Yeah, even you live in one city, it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's happening, but no,
Mm.
it's okay. And it's happening from both of us. What's happened from both of us, okay, not only from one. But yeah, this is. Anyway, I believe in all kind of love. I believe also in online and also in offline. It's depend. And you know why? Because we are all energy. Doesn't matter for me. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining me in this evening. I don't want to keep you more here because I suppose you have also other things to do, to talk with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, maybe, or girlfriends, boyfriends. I don't know. Maybe you have more. Ali, I don't know.
I
Alexander
don't
also, I
know.
don't know. Just saying. Yes, Ali.
I said I don't know too.
Ah, you don't know, really? Okay. So, Ali, your last words for today. Or if you have any question for Alexandra before ending this live stream.
No, I just want to finish to say my last word for the day.
For today, for this live stream.
And my effect for today, my last word is simple: love each other. That's all. Love each other. Love each other. Romantic or not romantic, online, offline, black, white, etc. No problem. Doesn't matter. Just to have love, because from love, everything beautiful came. And because of love, we can create happy memories. So, so let's love each other. Let's respect each other. And about romantic, be careful. Don't fall in love so fast. For example, you want me to create a robot. Oh, I'm so crazy. I'm in love with you. And after a couple of weeks to say, no, you look so ugly. I don't love you. So use the brain when you are in love, when you want to love someone in a romantic way. Use the brain and think about the future, not just for that moment, that emotion. Because when you love someone, we create also a life, future, and special children. So always, and that is why I try to take care for when I want to fall in love with someone, because I think for my children. If I don't think for myself, I think for my children. So, and the last word is thank you so much for creating this beautiful evening, this beautiful meeting. It was really so happy to be here. I was really happy to listen to Alexandra too, because her stories are really so beautiful and her words are really from heart. So that's really something beautiful, and that really makes me happy when I listen to someone who is talking from heart. And thanks also to Master R.
Master,
Must. Yeah.
Master Ash.
And the last is thank you to everyone who is watching, who will watching, who who will who will join, etc. Thank you so much to everyone. I hope you just the viewers have benefits from this live stream and to be happy.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Mr. Ali Misini from Kosovo. And Alexandra Pak, your last words for today.
I just want to say simple words. Love yourself, and you will definitely find someone who will love you. Because when you love yourself, you appreciate everything that the universe gave you. And we need to listen to our heart in order to understand why we live. And love is the first thing you need to understand. Why should I love myself? Because I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to to smile or to eat, just to do something I like. And yes, love yourself and people will love you. Definitely.
That's true. Thank you so much, Alexandra. I really love what you said. Love yourself, and people will love you. So, Ali, love yourself, and your girlfriend will love you.
Who knows? Let's see the future.
Oh, you are living in the future. You are not living in the. But
No.
guys, try to live in the present moment a little, okay? Living in the future will make you feel frustrated, and living in the past, you will feel depressed
Yes, so I want
because
to live in the present.
so where is your present?
I don't want to think about my girlfriend in the future. I want to live in the present.
But anyway,
So
now you have to live in the present and to see how you are feeling with her, how you are understanding with her. You are just thinking, okay, she's my girlfriend, and I'm thinking how she will be when she will be my wife. But now I'm not living with my girlfriend because I'm thinking of I don't know what. So.
in the future, maybe after 10 years.
Well, anyway, guys, it's your life. You are responsible for your actions, 100%. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for people from Webtalk who commented and who shared this live stream. And again, if you want to join my live stream, don't forget to send me. I mean, not to send me, but you can join when you check my Webtalk post. You will find the link. And the people outside of Webtalk, you have to sign up in Webtalk with our link. Ali, Alexandra, or Nelutza, or Ash. So of course, the people who was in this live stream for today. So thank you so much. See you next time. Don't forget to love yourself and to love people around you. A lots of love to you. Until next time, all the best. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. See you later.